Not even the dead are safe from rabies, it seems. Cross-plane virus. Yeah, I just assume it's corrosive.
I see.
It's like acidic.
The path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion. We must be close.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Finally.
They turn their back and they walk away. Nope.
Not what I expected. Sealed shut. What of the passage over there?
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, they did the pounce thing and hit nothing there. So now we slapping. Wait till you get so old that drinking water too fast hurts. See, that's my secret. I drink Coca-Cola. I'm trying to dodge the drink water.
Might want to take a step back.
I'm gonna teach that water a lesson.
Chespith Chut. Let's keep on.
That's my wife's strat too.
Hey, wait for me.
Old age to be avoided by severe coke addiction. I remember there was like one old guy that was like 90 or 100 and he was like in immaculate health and they're like, what's your secret? He's like, I drink a Coca-Cola every day. So it's worked on at least one individual. Everyone was like, what?
Of course. We can't let anything stop our pursuit of Lilith.
I wonder if I could find it. Hang on a sec. Old man says Coke is his secret. Man says he... No, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Secret to long life. Oh, 97-year-old Coca-Cola employee shares his secret to longevity. Was this the guy? I think it was his. I'm not sure if that's the right one. But, yeah, I totally saw a video about this guy once. Old men are the best trolls. If you can't trust old men, who can you trust? I like that the rabies also bounces and destroys like nearby furniture and stuff. Kind of like chain lightning, but I don't think it bounces from the furniture to other enemies.
I must wait a moment. Wait a moment.
Oh, I just remembered what boss fight's ahead of us. Ugh. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to that. I might need to change back to the ranged attack for that. I will not be able to be chasing her around with this. Alright, hang on. Let's see, Earth Spike, Advanced Earth Spike, get that one, and then refund, up, and Earth Spike there. All right, we're gonna need a ranged attack for the boss we're coming up on.
must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Can Necro summon a golem in D4? It's their ultimate ability. Yeah, they can. So in the beta, because the highest level you can reach is 25, you can unlock the bone golem. However, there is also, I believe there was an iron golem and... Is it blood? Oh shoot, I have to go back and check. Chad, if anyone remembers, let me know. There was bone, but then you could get bone, but then you could also see two more that you couldn't unlock yet. There was iron and something else. But yes, you can have a golem. Was it blood?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, this is not fun gameplay. Yeah, see, when she summons these orbs, and then she runs away, she summons the orbs, and one of the wolves is smart enough to go off and try to kill it, the skeletons would kill those. The wolf can't hardly hurt it. It's doing substantially less damage.
I'm not ready yet.
Four, five, oh my god, 6 hits! The Necro did so much more. And she's immune to immobilize too. And the wolves, and the poison creeper's not working. The poison creeper passive is not working. The wolves pounce missed. She's immune to immobilize and stun. Oh my gosh, riveting gameplay. We'll get her, but ugh. I was in the middle of a dodge. Y'all saw it. I saw it. What was that? Okie dokie. All right. I will say this was more difficult than this on... Wow, they missed the pounce again. On Rogue, it was more difficult than this. This is a little bit easier than Rogue, but still. It's just frustrating being like, man, I have a skill already on my bar that would make this easier. It's just not working right now, you know? That was weird. So chat, I tried to dodge forward through that, and it sent me all the way back there, then moved me all the way back over here.
I must wait a moment.
Did that hit? Okay, yeah, that did hit. I think the wolf jump failed to connect again.
I must wait a moment.
Level 20.
I was a demon guarding that book. I should take this back to Norel.
Is this game multiplayer? Yes. You don't have to play it multiplayer, but yes. But you are in an open world when you're outside, but like I'm in a dungeon, so I won't see other people unless I invite them. Or they invite me, and I accept it.
This letter.
Mm-hmm. $5:45 already, where'd the time go? Yeah. The skill's actually called rabies? Yes. It's a poison bite, and then it spreads to anyone near a poison target. Alright, I love it. Yeah, rabies is a very fun skill. It truly is. Like, I have no complaints about rabies. Okay. Alright, I actually want to take some notes here. Because, you know, the whole thing with these is like, feedback. Let's see. What have I written so far? So, Druid. Let's see. What is the new stuff? So, old Druid was elemental, summoning, and shapeshifting. New Druid, doing a 1 hour long video like Crypt? No. New Druid, there's Earth, Storm, shapeshifting like Werewolf and Werebear, companions. See, Earth, Storm are nature magic. Werebear, Werewolf, shapeshifting. Companions. Those are the new things. And like new Necro had, I think it was like Darkness was one of its things. Wrath. Ultimate. Yeah, Kriparian did a 1 hour. I just processed what you said. Kriparian did a 1 hour video. I mean, he's been playing. I mean, Kriparian kind of put Path of Exile on the map. Like, I would say he knows his stuff. I think he was one of the only people, or he was the only person that beat Diablo on Inferno before they nerfed it. In D3. So he's a very experienced ARPG player. Alright, so... let's see. Vine and Raven... passives not working during beta. Actives only. Plenty of people beat it. Well, I think he was the only person to beat... maybe it was Hardcore Inferno Diablo or whatever. Then they nerfed it, so no one could match that achievement. I remember that. Like, no one could say they did it pre-nerf because he did it, then they nerfed it. Let's see, Roar, Ancestral Fortitude. Let's see. Can't stay shapeshifted. Wolves versus skeletons. It's crazy because you get 4 skeletons or 2 wolves comparing the 2 classes, and 1 wolf is not even as strong as 1 skeleton. No bear. The bear's gone. Oh, Spirit Boons. We can't try out Spirit Boons yet. Can't try out Spirit Boons. We have no idea what these things do right now. And on that note, for the Necro, we need to talk about Book of the Dead. Can you pet the wolves? I don't know. I think there might be a dog somewhere in town you could pet, but not the Druid dogs. Not those. Alright, definitely quite a bit to chew on. Alright, so, just for the live show, it was fun. This was fun. I want to be clear. This was fun. But when I play this, it just makes me miss things that was taken away, you know? If you were going into this and you never played it before, you wouldn't know about any of that. And you might just be like, man, I wish they'd fix these 1 or 2 bugs, but yeah, this is pretty neat, you know? That's it. But, like, this skill tree that just, like, confines you down this narrow road, the pros is it's harder for people to make a terrible build. The cons is people that like to experiment with builds, there's so many less options. There's so many less choices that you can do. Because, you know, it's like there's 2 versions of this skill. There's 2 versions of this skill. Like, there's not a lot of customization there. And I think the reason for that is they add all the customization later with legendary items. I hate that, personally, because, let's say, you know, the games like this, they draw you in at the start of a new season. And that means that your favorite build might not be accessible until you get item XYZ. I hate that. I want my favorite build to be accessible through the character and then gear to complement it, not gear to be required for the build. Not, you know, make or break. I need this helmet or I can't play how I want to play the game. You know, that is kind of an issue with like things like Path of Exile sometimes too. Path of Exile, you know, you could do a lot of build customization with just the talent tree, or the skill gems that you can get from the merchants, things like that. The material stats thing. I wish this wasn't so buried. Like, this seems, like, really, really buried. Like, non-phys damage taken is partially reduced according to armor contribution. That's... basically, armor contributing to resist all seems kind of lazy. And kind of feels like they just don't trust us to deal with this. And then they just, like, buried this stuff. You know what, I'm gonna add that to my talk thing too. Detailed stats window is buried. Set require. Oh yeah, set items. I don't know if there's gonna be set items or not later on. I haven't seen talk of that yet. So it is a cool game. There is some awesome stuff. Like Vine Creeper Active was fun. Rabies was fun. The entire essence, or spirit system, I'll put that under Druid too, the spirit system. Spirit system resource. I don't like this. Like, I've been in town for minutes now at 93 of 100. Like, the spirit does not generate unless I go punch something in the face. That's weird. That's really weird. Like, at that point, just give me a freaking mana bar. Like, just give me a mana bar that regenerates. This is silly. Which started using all pets was like the most underperforming build. They confirmed that set items will be back sometime after full release. Okay. It's CA all over again? Kinda. Or like, I think it was in D3, I think the monk resource was spirit and it worked like this. But it's just not fun. Like, why when I come back from, like, the next day is my spirit still empty if it was empty at the end of the first day? Like, it should generate over time. You can have it generate faster in combat, but it should also generate over time without me throwing rocks at people. But that's just my thoughts on that. So let's see, talking about like elemental, a lot of the cool elemental stuff made it back. Cyclone armor was big, it's back, that's pretty cool. It's got a cool passive attached to it as well. Hurricane is back. They did not bring back Armageddon. They did add Cataclysm. I don't know how strong it is because we didn't reach it, but it's also got an 80-second cooldown, so I can't imagine wanting to use it no matter how strong it is. Unless it just one-shots a boss, but there's no way they'd make a skill that strong. So Hurricane, the old builds for LE Druid would either spam Hurricane or they would spam Armageddon, which Armageddon basically just constantly spammed fire, like meteors were raining down around you randomly, but they hit really, really hard, and you would just run around mobs while Armageddon was raining down. So you'd have either Hurricane build, which was ice, or you'd have Armageddon build. Actually, this is Storm, I just realized. It's not even cold damage. Hurricane isn't cold anymore. Interesting. Also, Tornado. They had a Tornado, but it just, you know, fires randomly. I would love to see it have some tracking, or even if it was a, like, double damage or less damage, but tracking, because right now it just goes off into the sunset and misses most of the time. Oh, they took away Volcano. Volcano was really fun. They took away Molten Boulder. There's Boulder now, but it's, like, a lot less, you know, it's a lot more lackluster. You know, they did add some new things. The whole earth bending thing, all the earth skills are new. That's pretty cool. You know, landslide, earth spike, earth and bulwark, those are neat. Those are cool. Boulder used to be molten boulder, so I feel like it got a downgrade. You know, a lot of the bear and the werewolf skills were in the old game, but they look a lot more polished now. Absolutely. Yeah, it's neat. When Vine Creeper and the Ravens are fixed, it might be a lot more fun for a summoner enjoyer like myself, because right now, the wolves feel a lot more like tanks. They do almost no damage, but they distract the enemy, and if they die, they respawn for free, and you don't even have to spend mana to do it, and you don't need a corpse like a Necromancer does. So like a Necromancer, if your skeletons all die, it's you got to find corpses and resummon them. But if they don't die, the skeletons are so much stronger than the wolves right now. Like, one skeleton is stronger than both wolves. And because you have 4 of them, they can actually body block the Butcher, where 2 wolves could not body block the Butcher, and then they would die, and do no damage also. So, Molten Boulder is the funniest skill to land at max range, and instead they took Life Leech from basic Werewolf. Yeah, there was it like Feral Frenzy or something like that, and it was like, if you hit an enemy, you got a charge, and you could, at every charge, increase your attack speed, so you could like hit, and you started attacking really fast, and you had a lot of life steal and a lot of damage output, and it was a speed build. Like, the werewolf was a speed build, and the weird bear was like the slow strength build. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I have to say on that for the moment. It was cool. It left me missing a lot of things. There was a couple of cool new things. I don't know if they're enough to make me want to go, oh my god, this is my main class. You know, stuff like that. Miss the spirits, miss the other creepers. Sad that all of what was a massive summoning talent tree has become this. And the ultimate, the grizzly bear, isn't even here. It's just this. The 2 of the 3 creepers are gone, all the 3 of the spirits are gone, the direwolves are gone, and the bear is gone, and the ravens are downgraded. There is an active creeper component that is more powerful. I would say that is a plus. Also, Call of the Wild wasn't working during the beta either. Can you play with a controller on the PC client, someone asked. If I go to options and go to controls, there is a controller, so maybe. Maybe. There is a controller here. So I have not tried, but it looks like it's in the options. I hope the Spirit Boot specialization fixed some of this in lack of why this was locked out of weekend 1. Yeah, the Spirit Boon, we see deer stuff, a wolf, a bird, and a snake. See, I see a snake, and as a gamer, my first thought is that we could add poison damage to some skills. You know? And poison is already very strong in this character. That reminds me, for the Necro talk, poison skills gone. Necromancer had a ton of poison skills. Poison Nova being one of their biggest, strongest ultimates, and it's completely gone. But it's cool. Birds should just summon birds on each attack. But yeah, all right. I think that's all I have to say about this tonight. I'm glad I tried it. I think it's cool that they let us try this out early. I hope they managed to fix all the bugs, both. I will say, just during the time of the beta, for me personally, the random bugs that had nothing to do with the classes got better. The lag in town, the jerkiness, the rubber banding, the like slamming into invisible walls at the edge of load, shards, in between loading areas. The queue times, like just during the 2 betas, that got noticeably better for me. So, I think they are making improvements, but I just hope the classes are all fun at launch. Otherwise, I'd probably just play it once through. So we will see. Time will tell. Okay.